I'm Roz Miller Choice, and I'm known as the Expert Maker. I'm traveling around the country from big cities to small suburbs in search of business owners who've been playing too small. They come from every imaginable profession, and I reveal how they can make a bigger name for themselves. Using my customized Know It, Share It, Profit system, my team will transform people from being the best kept secret into the go-to brand in their industry. That's why I'm called the Expert Maker. On today's show, we meet an author who has recognized that her message is too powerful to remain only on the pages of her books.
Know It, Share It, Profit. The Expert Maker TV.
I'm Roz Miller Choice, and I'm known as the Expert Maker. A part of my job is to help people to tell their story. Well, today's guest tells her own story of overcoming a huge obstacle and achieving a life where she has wholeness, balance, peace, and abundance. She needs help with telling that story to a larger audience, and I can help with that. Meet Rhonda Jennifer, the author of the No More Crumbs book series. In book 1, called You've Been Made for So Much More, she debunks the myth that we're all unworthy. She tells her personal story of being victimized as a really young child and how that trauma broke her spirit. The experience would negatively influence who she saw in the mirror daily and the major decisions that she'd make in her life. You've Been Made for So Much More chronicles her renewed faith and the spiritual teachings she used to help herself heal.
The series is a overarching series of being victimized and being growing from being that stance in life, being victimized, to growing to a greater level of healing and wholeness. So it's from the Bible, it's Christian based, and it's resonating from Matthew, the book of Matthew, where Jesus is talking to a woman and she was willing to just accept crumbs from her master's table.
Rhonda is extremely private, and writing these books was a real challenge for her.
So it took a lot of courage for me to even want to expose my personal situations and hurts and flaws. But I felt like it's worth it because I'm thinking of a broader perspective. I'm thinking beyond myself.
In the No More Crumbs book series, Rhonda shares the scriptures and renewed mindset that are needed to evoke change.
I just know how hard it was for me to kind of figure it all out. And I just want other people to maybe have a different break than I did. Have an easier process and maybe catch it before it progresses far too long and miss out on the good things of life. So yeah, that's why I wanted to just maybe share it with the world and see how others can heal more quickly than I did.
Instead of staying stuck and stagnant, thinking you can't progress, thinking that you don't have any options or hope. And that's why I want to give people hope and a way to move forward and succeed in life, whatever that may be for each individual.
We follow her journey of healing through God's Word, leading into book 2, called No More Crumbs, Moving Forward with Power and Victory. In both books, readers find that they resonate with different facets of the books and find answers to their own personal circumstances.
But your books are more than a read. It's a read and a workbook and a study guide altogether.
Yes.
Purposeful?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think we need to continue to develop and grow our knowledge. We can't just say, this is what she went through, and these are the steps she did. For me, it's a continual practice of reading more, learning more, and growing and challenging yourself. So I feel like at the end of each book, people can benefit from asking themselves tough questions and seeing in the Bible that there are other people that went through what you went through, but look how they came out of it.
And once you shared it, you felt what?
Initially, I felt terrified, I felt like I was totally exposed and I felt very vulnerable, but then I felt a sense of empowerment and courageousness that I finally did it, and I don't care, and I'm no longer afraid of anyone looking at me any differently. And I know that I'm in a better place, and I'm comfortable in that, and I stand strong in that, which I've never had before. So I feel good that I can pass it on to someone else unashamedly.
She describes feeling free and unashamed and even satisfied well before the positive comments and 5-star reviews began popping up.
But to see that people are appreciating it and getting something from it, because I even received texts from other people, like my coworkers, without me asking for reviews, and they're giving comments, positive reviews, and telling others. So it just encourages my faith, and encourages me to keep going.
When you listen to Rhonda, you realize that she is a beacon of light. She's an overcomer, a champion that is creating a pathway for those who've had traumatic experiences that have left them feeling broken and unworthy. When the Expert Maker TV returns, we hear more from this brave woman.
Learn how to uncover your genius and have your own Know It, Share It, Profit experience. Read my new book, The Expert Maker, Turning Your Knowledge into Multiple Streams of Income, being released this summer.
Welcome back. We're with author Rhonda Jennifer. She is in the process of writing a sequence of books for her No More Crumbs book series. Already published is book 1, called You've Been Made for So Much More, and book 2, called Moving Forward with Power and Victory. So far, we've learned that the publications are a result of her healing process after a childhood trauma. Book 1's theme came from a seemingly random comment made by a local business owner that would change her life.
I was living in this area at the time, and this laundromat owner, he said, you're worth so much more. And that was where the title of the first book came. And he said it with good intentions, like he didn't have any malicious intentions. And it just reawakened me that someone cared, like someone honestly cared. And that gave me such an empowerment to get it together and think that I have something better in life and something more.
The books are filled with workable principles backed by biblical scriptures. Since Rhonda has stepped out on faith and out of her comfort zone to write these books, miracles have begun to show up. An acquaintance who didn't even know that Rhonda was an author stumbled upon her books at just the right moment.
She said she was going through something at night, and she had a really tough issue with her son and husband. And she was online, and she said my face popped up, and it was my Facebook page that I just started for the books. And she said, oh my gosh, and somehow it was listed that the books were there. I don't even know how this happened. And she's hugging me and thanking me like she knows that it was God leading her to that. And so she wanted the copies. So I gave her copies, and she was so delighted, and she took pictures that she keeps it by her nightstand and studies it, and it's changing her, and she's getting a purpose on how to handle the situations with her family. And she has more peace. And then she passed it on to other friends.
Soon there'll be more books in the No More Crumbs series to pass on.
There's 2 more, and the third one is going to be on love and the love walk. And I'm working on it. It's a challenging project, and I'm enjoying it because God is having me delve so much deeper in what love is. I had a distortion of what love is, like love was fickle. Love was sometimey, moody. If you didn't please or meet up to that person's expectation, you didn't deserve love. But that's not the truth. Love is so much more, and it's loving your enemies, and that's a tough one. Forgiving and loving enemies. Forgiving, loving people that have insulted you or hurt you. Loving yourself. What is that? I've always taught not to be selfish or self-centered. But is love okay? It's okay to love yourself. And then the fourth one is the beauties of God. And it just delves into what we overlook and what we see and the depth of what beauty is. I don't want to come across arrogant or know-it-all, which I'm not, but just want to help because I've never had that. And I know the emptiness that you have when you don't have that. And it makes life harder than what it should be.
Rhonda wants to expand her reach with her message of no more crumbs.
I just want to continue and build upon from the books and have a voice behind the books and talk to the people that there is hope and value. I want to help those that feel less than, the victimized, the ones that have been hurt secretly and will never tell anyone, that won't even admit it. I want to help the youth. I want to help the disenfranchised. Any person that would hear it and would receive it and become a better person, a healthy person. I want to reach people to let them know that God is real and God is there for them. God is not judging them and God is not condemning you. He wants to love and draw you to himself to make the best of your life.
When the Expert Maker TV returns, I'll get advice from a team of experts in sales, beauty, marketing, and communications to help take Rhonda's message to the people that need to hear it most.
What if you could earn a living doing something that you already know how to do? What if you could turn every request to pick your brain into a payday? What if you could get paid for doing something you're currently doing for free? Imagine it, getting paid for the information and advice you've been giving away for free. Introducing Know It, Share It, Profit. This is the ultimate guide to turning your knowledge into multiple streams of income. In this online course, you learn how to quickly uncover your genius and capture that knowledge that you've been giving away. You'll also learn to organize all of those thoughts and information that's floating around in your mind into a workable blueprint. Know It, Share It, Profit is the how-to guide to turn your knowledge into multiple streams of income. You'll be taught step by step how to package and turn your knowledge into information products. You'll also learn to be the go-to expert in your field and get paid for doing what you love to do. You'll be taught how to know it, share it, profit. Get ready to become a paid speaker with a professional speech that you've written in minutes. With our custom cut and paste speech writing formula. You'll also be taught how to craft a blueprint of your knowledge to create workshops to share what you know to an audience of paying attendees. You'll also see how you can create an online course so you can teach what you know to an online audience and make recurring income. Your trainer is Roz Miller Choice. They call her the Expert Maker because she turns people who have been the best kept secret into the go-to person in any industry. She's an award-winning professional in the media field, helping people to tell their story and preparing them to put themselves out there with a flair and style unique to them. And best of all, to make money doing what they love. The Know It, Share It, Profit course includes video and audio training modules, making learning press and play fun. There are also worksheets making assignments easy to complete. In addition, you'll stay on track with checklists, reminding you what to do and when to do it. Know It, Share It, Profit is for you if you want to start a home-based business, or if you're a business or life coach, an author, a consultant, you want to be a speaker or someone who wants to host workshops, or someone who has a message to share and needs to know the best way to accomplish your goals. If you're not satisfied, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. You can live the life of your dreams. It is possible if you know how. Visit knowitshareitprofit.com today.
Welcome back to the Expert Maker TV. We're working with author Rhonda Jennifer to spread her message of accepting no more crumbs to a wider audience. To help design a plan for Rhonda, I assemble a team of guest experts. Ebony helps with Rhonda's image and look. Ebony Hall is a licensed cosmetologist and co-owner of the Georgia-based salon Lady de France.
I think Rhonda is beautiful. She's gorgeous. I think her message is powerful, and so I think that she needs a powerful look. So I would suggest more of a fuller look with her makeup application, a pop of color, some contouring would be amazing, and some highlighting. So just a nice full makeup application with a pop of color. I think a red lip would be amazing on her. Red conveys confidence and power, and I think that would look great on her.
Publicity is an important method to get the word out about her books and message. For advice on publicity, we turn to Sharon Devenish-Lead. She is the owner of Netstruck PR and is responsible for getting media coverage for her many clients.
Her message is very important, and you can pull a couple of messages out from her. You have self-worth, you have pain and anguish, you have survival. All of those are messages and angles. So the first thing would be is to literally pull out the different angles from her book and her life. Put those in perspectives that she really understands it and she's comfortable talking about it. Once that's identified, the next thing would be to now start searching different platforms that fits those angles.
As Sharon suggests, we begin researching traditional media outlets, including TV, radio, and print, along with online media outlets, and develop a directory. Getting Rhonda speaking and sharing this message with audiences both live and virtual will be key. There's no one better to ask for advice on finding the right audience than Precious Williams. She's an author and 13-time elevator pitch champion and known as the #Killer Pitchmaster.
I personally think she needs to be speaking at nonprofit organizations. Why do I think that? Because a lot of times top nonprofit organizations or just nonprofits all over are seeking to transform women and men who've been in difficult situations and to remind them of who they are and whose they are. And because they service a certain population constantly in transition, who may have given up, her book would offer hope.
That message of hope can find a worldwide audience. Naomi Jordan Cook is co-owner of the BGC Group and helps companies expand to an international level.
A great way is working with other global organizations where she can be down with Washington, D.C., working with other faith organizations, doing work with other faith communities that are out there on the continent of Africa, as well as other portions of the world, which will be phenomenal. Her message can go in so many different directions. Not only with the book, she can do a workbook with it. She can do conference calls and training classes with it.
Following Naomi's advice, we create a workbook and gather a list of global faith-based organizations. Before connecting Rhonda with those organizations, they'll want to know more about her. Her social footprint will be important. We ask Olive for help. Olive Oliver is owner of Smarter Locally, a London-based marketing firm.
Her reputation as an author is different to, say, someone who produces a product, because what her readers, her fans are buying into is her personality, and so therefore whatever she does online has got to truly reflect who she is, what she stands for, and her values. In terms of engaging with her fans, maybe do Facebook Live. I know she's got a YouTube channel, but responding to people's comments, perhaps having a Facebook group or a group of some form that she can respond to the individuals. Again, to get across that gentle, caring side. That's what she needs to do. She could be engaging with other online thought leaders like herself, and so perhaps do presentations to their groups, to their audience. Also, be a podcast guest.
Rhonda as a podcast guest? Consider it done.
Hey everyone, this is the Power to Change show with Robert Timmons. And today my guest is Rhonda Jennifer. Her goal is to share the message that all people are valuable.
We have to look at ways to monetize Rhonda's message. I believe if you don't monetize your message is going to have a really short life. It's great to have Kimberly as one of the guest experts. Kimberly McLean is the owner of Creative Forces Studio. She is a communications expert who uses technology to analyze data, maximize reach, and convert prospects into paying customers. Kimberly says the first step is for Rhonda to build relationships, then produce products and services, followed by creating an effective sales funnel.
A funnel is just simply a digital journey or a sales process that is done through using a series of tools such as sales pages, landing pages, digital ads, and a collaboration of email sequencing. And because the audience have emotional issues that's tied to her solutions, it takes a layered effect. And what I mean by that is it requires more than one conversation. And so by using a funnel, we will actually build different things that take her potential clients through a process of getting to know her. Because there's steps in a funnel that make it effective.
Within that funnel, we embed tracking technology that allows us to analyze what's working and what needs improvement. We've implemented our guest experts' advice, and when the Expert Maker TV returns, my personal team gets busy working on a multifaceted approach for Rhonda.
You know you should be posting more about your business on social media, but who has the time? Social media is key to marketing your business, but all of the writing and remembering to take pictures, it's overwhelming. You are secretly wishing that someone else would take the task off your hands so that you can focus on running your business. Wish no more. 365 Content Creators has a team of writers, researchers, video marketers, and graphic artists who will manage your social media posting. They understand your business and will automatically provide daily, high-quality professional content. Let 365 Content Creators produce a variety of branded business posts, including images, articles, videos, and surveys. They'll help to build your followers, fans, and customers with consistent posts that are informative, engaging, and entertaining. They'll create posts about your discounts, coupons, special offers, events, new products, and services. Visit 365contentcreators.com now to choose the best posting program for your business.
For more information on The Expert Maker, visit theexpertmaker.tv. There you'll find previews of upcoming episodes, marketing and branding tips, The Expert Maker products and services, and an opportunity to advertise on the show. Welcome back to The Expert Maker TV. Thanks to my guest experts, we have a cohesive plan. I meet Rhonda at the Little Boho Bookshop in Bayonne, New Jersey, to tell her about the implementation of the next elements of the plan.
Love it. I'm ready.
It's time to put my Know It, Share It, Profit system to work. Rhonda has some existing products, including t-shirts, totes, and mugs. Our photographer, Kalon Miller, takes professional photos of them. We help Rhonda price the items and assist with the e-commerce website to sell them. We then turn our attention to the first 2 books of her No More Crumbs book series. Again, great photos are vital to good marketing. Now, writing a series of books certainly deserves a celebratory book signing party. We set up a practice run in preparation for the real thing. We also produce book trailers for each book. These are short, 30-second commercials to advertise the publications. Currently, the books exist in paperback and ebook form. We work with Rhonda to create an audiobook format.
My mind wasn't even at a level to perceive that I had options, and as a result, I missed an open door.
I deploy my team of graphic artists, producers, videographers, researchers, video editors, content producers, and writers to work on her project. Rhonda and I roll up our sleeves to create individual sessions for a coaching service based on the spiritual principles and healing process she outlines in her books. We call the 7-week coaching program that she will offer to clients No More Crumbs, the 7-step pathway to allowing God to reshape, redefine, and redirect you to an abundant life. And we dub her the gentle coach with a powerful message.
I want to reach people to let them know that God is real and God is there for them. God is not judging them and God is not condemning you. He wants to love and draw you to himself to make the best of your life.
We create a sales process and campaign surrounding the new coaching service. With a sales page, advertising, and a lead magnet that centers on Rhonda hosting an online, hour-long free training session, followed by inviting people to enroll in and paying for her coaching services. Rhonda is really comfortable in front of a video camera, probably because she is passionate about her message, and we take full advantage of that and shoot videos for various online video sharing platforms. Now, we work to make videos more accessible by offering subtitles in various languages, including Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Russian. Now, since the cameras are rolling, we take the opportunity to videotape a presentation with Rhonda speaking specifically to women and moms for Mother's Day. Now, that should get viewers year after year.
Take a few moments with me and let's look at how valuable you are to God. First, believing God's truth that women and mothers are valuable by spending time with God. God is limitless, and getting to know God and getting to learn about yourself never ends.
Our content creators develop a plan for her to offer social media posts regularly to stay in front of and in touch with her audience. We will feature articles on her blog, quotes from her book, her videos, and advertisements. Rhonda also receives some practice before she launches her weekly podcast. Lastly, we prep Rhonda for speaking to audiences both virtually and in person. Now that starts with a professional photography session. You guessed it. These photos will help us create marketing materials that we can send to people who book speakers. Her one sheet, which is the industry's answer to a biography, is designed. We produce a profile video that is placed on her website, and the link can be sent to prospective bookers. Lastly, we design a full campaign to make event and summit organizers aware of Rhonda Jennifer and her No More Crumbs message. Now, her message can emanate from the pages of her current and future books to reach audiences in so many ways. And just as importantly, she can monetize her message and mission.
It's been an amazing journey that I never thought could be possible. And Roz, she just makes everything so personal and just individual, and I'm just so thankful that she saw my vision and just made it grow beyond what I imagined. And I'm just so thankful.
I'm thankful for the opportunity to help Rhonda and the next person that needs the expert maker and my Know It, Share It, Profit system. Rhonda Jennifer's No More Crumbs books are available on Amazon. For more information on her coaching programs or to book her to speak to your group, visit her website at rjnommorecrumbs.com. That's rjnommorecrumbs.com. Special thanks goes to the Little Boho Bookshop, located at 164A Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey, and to the Robert Timmons Show podcast. Computer bag accessories provided by Bumbada Bags, where fashion meets IT.